Doing things house in Korea. Doing things house in Korea.
Doing
Doing things house
things
in
out in
Korea.
Korea.
Hi. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Correia. Hello, internet people.
Hi, Stimulus TV
Hi,
people.
Stimulus.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day indeed to all of the moms in all of the world.
Oh my
Or at least
gosh.
in America, because other countries
Mom.
have got different Mother's Days in other countries.
I didn't realize that actually, and like this past couple of years, I realized that. But
I was just talking to my friend from Bolivia, and he said their Mother's Day is the end of May, and I was like, "That's so perfect because you buy all the cards on clearance."
Right? Wow.
It's like buying Valentine's candy the day after.
And they live here. Your friend from Bolivia lives here. Wow. What a deal.
Buy the American cards.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, guys, it's Sunday. It's family day here at Doing Things the House of Korea, and we have a really fun DIY craft for you today. You can kind of see it hanging up in Susan's over there.
Here, I'll show. Here.
Yeah, it's a DIY rainbow window hanging that you make out of pasta and cotton balls, and you can hang it in your window and brighten up everybody's day.
Right? I'm sure everyone's and like people are putting rainbows in their windows, just like to brighten stuff up, keep everybody a little more cheerful in these quarantine days. So this is a really fun one, a little different. I've been seeing a lot of like construction paper. I don't know, this was a little more fun, a little more hands-on.
Yeah, totally.
To do with a kid.
And it looks super cute. It's a fun activity. Exactly. It's a really fun activity. Like I had a lot of fun like prepping this and like, it was cool. I can imagine the kids really enjoying this.
This painting technique, I was really into it. I have never done one like this, but it was really fun, no mess, and like really fun to learn about how colors mix and like the color wheel and building new colors out of primary colors.
Exactly. So it's also like what you're saying, it's a really great exercise of learning colors with your kids as well.
Like educational, time consuming, and fun.
Yeah. Okay, well, what do we need for this? Let's start from the top. You tell me.
Our supply list here. You are going to need 3 little baggies. You could technically, I guess, use 1 if you wash it out in between. We're going to use 3 because we're on camera. You need paint in your primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. I've got Crayola acrylic craft paint. Maybe it's tempera. I'm not sure. It's like Crayola. I got it at Staples. Very simple.
Yeah, I used tempera poster paint for it, and it was good. So
perfect. Anything that's like not gonna stain your whole house, really. This stuff washes off really easy. I have a paintbrush just to like get my paint. They're like little pots of paint, so I have paintbrushes to scoop the paint out. We are using noodles. I have Mostaccioli Rigati. I probably said that very wrong, but any pasta.
You can use any noodle.
Sorry?
You can use like any noodle with a hole, right?
Yeah, so these have like a good sized hole, and then you need a string that will fit through your pasta. So I have just like a ball of kitchen twine. We're going to cut it into straight strips that will become both your dangly bits and your loop to hang it at the top. We're using cotton balls. And we are using a paper plate or a piece of cardboard, something that will become like the back of your cloud.
Very cool. It'll hold all your cotton balls together and your lightning bolt rainbow.
Elmer's glue would work well. Tacky glue. And then we use some kind of craft glue. Elmer's glue. And we also need like a sheet of parchment paper or something that you're going to let your noodles dry on after we painted them to make sure your paint does not get everywhere. So, I mean, that's it. Pretty simple. If you have a hole puncher, that's great too. If not, you can use a scissor.
And our friend Crystal actually went out. Susan and I have like most supplies, but our friend Crystal went out and picked up the supplies. She got them all at the dollar store for like I think under $5 too for everything. So it's a pretty reasonable craft that makes a really fun project. So
yeah, and then you have like we're only gonna end up using 36 noodles, so that you have the rest that's pasta too, and then you have this paint which we'll use for other stuff.
like making pasta necklaces.
Yeah, yeah. Make mom a matching necklace to go with her rainbow. I think like what mom doesn't want a macaroni necklace.
Right.
I feel like it's the
I
most
love that.
nostalgic of all the childhood crafts.
Yeah.
Like
No,
it's
for
so
sure.
iconic.
Right. For
Okay.
sure.
So
Okay, Susan, you're going to teach us about painting it right and getting the mixing the colors, and then I'll show y'all how to put it together at the end.
perfect.
Yay!
Excited. I love color mixing. Okay, so I'm just going to yes. How's that look? I'm just going to
That's good. I see your string in the middle.
Oh yeah, get that string out of there.
But I think that's a really great angle so we can see what you're doing.
Okay. Okay. All right. So this is our finished product here. So this is what we're working towards. So we are going to make 6 different colors.
Susan, can you hold it? Can you hold it landscape? Actually, can you try that? Can you hold it landscape? Actually, how's that? Try that. Sorry, it was just Corey asked for that, so I think that's good. If it's yeah. Sorry, he said good like this. All right, we're good. We're good. Cool.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, so we have our 3 primary colors: red, blue, and yellow. We're gonna start there, and then we'll mix colors to make our other ones. If you already have all the other colors, go for it. If you have like a better set of paints than what we have, do your thing. But I don't. I am going to start with my yellow paintbrush. I match my paintbrushes to my paint colors so I don't accidentally put them in the wrong one.
Smart.
So you take your Ziploc and you just like put a bit of paint in there. I'm gonna do like 3 good dips, and I squeeze the brush as it comes off. So it's not that much paint in there. You really don't need a ton for this, which is awesome too because it's very efficient. So you put your paint in there. You count out your 6 noodles. 5, 6. You throw them in the bag. You count out your 6 noodles. Seal it up. Kind of like smush the air out a little bit. And then you just like rub it around. This is actually very satisfying, very fun, very easy.
This is the best part. I really enjoyed doing this part.
That's it. Your noodles are ready. So then I'm going to, I have my sheet of parchment paper that I just am going to dump out my noodles. And then just kind of like space them out a little bit so they don't clump.
Mm-hmm.
Do have to dry, so I found that with my paints they were pretty dry in about half an hour. But use your judgment. You can test it and feel if the paint comes off in your hands. It's not done. So we're gonna take our yellow and turn it into green. So green we make by mixing our yellow and our blue. So I'm going to just take a little bit of blue and add it into my yellow. Blue is a stronger color than yellow in terms of like the pigment. So I don't have to put as much as I had of the yellow. So
right. This was like my favorite part right here. Was like when you put that in there and mixed it in and like it created the green. It was just really fun.
Such a fun tie-dye ceramic. So again, we just take our noodles, we throw them in, and we mush it around. And you see like already like
in color.
So pretty and it's so simple. And honestly, I feel like it really helps understand like how the colors happen, like how you different shades to get what you want. So that's it.
Yeah. Like if you want like a darker green, you add a little bit more blue, right?
Yeah. So I personally am like really into this light lime color. I think it looks really fun.
Yeah.
But like
Like
to,
pretty.
experiment. It's a great way to practice and like see what happens. So then I'm just gonna same thing. Dump my noodles out over here. Got one more step in there. Beautiful. So we're done with this bag now. Now let's do I don't know, let's do the red next.
Cool.
So got my red paint, my red brush. And we're gonna turn the red into purple. Right?
Red and blue. Yeah, or you could add the yellow and make the orange.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Do red then yellow.
That's what we have to do. So yep. Put a few paintbrushes full of the red in.
Mhm.
Fix noodles.
Mhm.
It's like shake and bake almost, you know? Like bigger
exactly.
things. Just go for it.
Exactly.
And it's so fast and it's so clean. Like a toddler can do this and you're not gonna make a big mess. It's
right.
So fast, really quite simple.
And this is just a great technique for if you have other pasta crafts that you're doing and you want to like color them, like such an easy way to do it. If you have other pasta
yeah, and it's really
color them, like
it's I hate to use like plastic bags, honestly. I really hate to use them like this and throw them away. But you can wash this out in between and totally fine. You can reuse this. So to make my orange, now I'm adding my yellow paint to it. I don't want it to be too dark, so I'm adding like a little more yellow to make it a lighter orange. But play with it, you find the color that's like the way you want it to be. Hi Al, thank you for joining us for our rainbow time.
I really hope you make one of these, Al.
There's like really no reason not to. It's such a simple supply list. They're so cute. And you could experiment, like if you could brush the paint on if you wanted to. You could look how pretty that looks. Like when the color starts to blend and you have this like beautiful ombre in there. So if you wanted your noodles to look more tie-dye instead of more of a consistent color, you totally could do that. Like if I put them out right now,
they're like a mix, right?
Yeah, they're like tie-dye and really pretty. But you know, do what you want. Do your preference. Make it the way you want your rainbow to be. All right, and then we're gonna do our blue, and then our blue will turn into purple afterwards. All right, and then so we'll do maybe 4 dips of blue. And so what I'm doing is like when I stick the brush in, I'm just like pinching it with my other 2 fingers to like keep the paint in there. You don't have to do that, but it just keeps it.
Oh, that's smart. Pro tip from Susan.
I may have done a few of these last night.
Oh, that's smart.
Hi, Wellesley. From Susan. Happy almost Mother's Day to you.
You know, Mama.
Again, rub the paint all over it. I know if you did want to make a necklace after this project, or you know, a bracelet, some kind of macaroni jewelry, or anything. I don't know. You could like glue these noodles to anything and make. You could do like counting art. You could make a bunch of them for like teaching color separation, like help the kids learn.
Yeah.
Count with them or something. I don't know.
Oh, really? That's a cute idea.
There's so many mom ideas. But like if you want to do more, just like make more noodles, you know, throw more in there. I just happen to know exactly how many I need for this. Oh, I love this blue color. It's so pretty. And again,
Yeah, that's the blue from Corolla, right? Crayola.
and again, I didn't have the paints already, so I ordered them from Staples online. It was very fast, very cheap, and I'm really excited to now have all these paints.
Right?
Everything. Okay, so
Yeah.
blue, purple is our last one. So the red is going to be pretty strong compared to the blue, I think. So I'm just going to put a little bit of red and see how the color comes out. If I want to make it darker after, I will. So 1, 2, 3, 4, red. And see how the color comes out. If I want to make it darker after, I will. Okay. Mush it all up and think about how much your mom is going to love this. What mom doesn't want this? It's like for people our age anyway that don't live with their parents or people at any age that don't live with their parents. It's like kind of a sad Mother's Day because we don't get to like spend the day
Oh.
and do all the like things that we would love to do with our moms.
I'm very bummed that I was not able to go see my mom today.
No, but like we really have to think about that, like we're keeping them healthy this way, right? Like we're making sure that our moms are not like we can't take them out to brunch this year. That's like insane.
Right. Well, there's no brunching. There's no brunches open. Like
no bottomless mimosas. Next year we will make up for it, Mom. Next year we'll have a great brunch.
All the mimosas.
Next year we will make up for it. Yeah, we'll do like 3 Mother's Day next year to make up for it. Oh, so.
Yeah. Oh, that was so pretty.
Yeah, see, they're like kind of tie-dye, which I really love. My mom loves tie-dye, so I feel like that would be a little extra special for her. So look how beautiful these all are. Just again, we're going to go in and separate any that are sticking together. Just so they don't. I mean, you can break them up after, but we just want to make sure that like the paint doesn't. If they're stuck together, when you break them apart later, the paint might like pull off in that spot, and we don't want to have ugly noodles.
We don't want ugly noodles here.
Thank you. Yeah, well, it's such a great idea. It keeps the mess down, and it's really, I mean, not 100%. Like when I pour them out, I got some paint on the edge of the bag. But really, like you could put the paint in here, put the noodles in, pass it to your kid after it's sealed up, especially if you use like a zip, one with like a slider that's like much more secure than these. But like, look how pretty, even just these bags are at the end. So much fun.
They're so pretty. It was so fun. I recommend everybody doing that part for sure. They're so pretty.
So again, like 6 noodles is enough to make it the way that we've made ours.
Yeah.
It's also like kind of fun sensory play. I know that that's like a big thing these days, like tactile stuff for your kids to do. So we did 6 noodles. You could totally do different shape noodles as long as you have a string that you can get through them.
Right.
You can do more, less of them. Play with it a little bit, make it your own.
Yeah. See what works best, and like see what you have to like string them, which I'm gonna show you how to do now.
Yeah, Correia, yours looks so pretty too. Your colors are so nice and bold.
Thank you. I use this blue craft paint, this red craft paint, and then they didn't have yellow at the store, so I used my acrylic, which I found I should have watered it down when I used the acrylic. It made it a little chunkier, but it's fine. It really gets the job done, and it works out well. Okay, so for string, I have like balloon string. So this is what we're working with here.
Oh, that's a good idea, though. I've never noticed, like, you end up with so much of those.
Like, you never ever need it again. Oh, and one thing I want to point out that happened to me, this didn't happen to Susan, but when you're doing it, if you have paint stuck in the middle, you kind of want to blow it out a little bit or use a toothpick to get it out, because I had a couple, like, explosions, kind of, where you can see it, like, split open when it had like the paint inside.
So you could totally just like take the end of your paintbrush and stick it through.
Oh, true.
Wipe your paintbrush off, on a towel, not in your hands, but just to make sure that like your hole stays clear and empty. Yeah, we don't want any busted out noodles.
Yeah.
But on these, I really just used such a small amount of paint so that I didn't end up with any. Actually, the yellow ones have like a little too much in there. So I'll clean those up while you show us how.
Got it. So then you're just gonna string them. You're gonna go through and put them in. I cut them into 12-inch strips. So I have those all prepared over here already. And here we go. You want to tie like a good size knot at the end so that the noodle doesn't fall through. And I'm trying to use, my red had the most accidents, so I'm trying to use the best ones of it.
So you need a bunch extra when you did yours?
I need 7, but I had for some reason my red just exploded. My other colors were kind of okay. And then if you position it right, you can get that effect. So here's my red. I'm only going to do 5 on the red, and like you can do as many as you want, So here we go. Sorry, tying a knot.
Hi, Julia. Yeah, Wellesley was saying it looks like little lightning bolts. Now, I haven't quite figured out, maybe you guys have a suggestion on how to do this, but if you can, like, get them to stay, I guess you could put, like, a little bit of glue.
Oh, I love that.
Right? If you could get it to stay in that lightning bolt shape, that's so cool. Or you could even do, like, oh, man, you can make a cloud and, like, just do lightning bolts, like, maybe 3 of them, instead of doing the whole rainbow thing. You can like take this idea and piggyback on it into your own version. Oh, that's so cute. So Carrie Ann, what would you normally be doing for Mother's Day in a regular year?
Ooh.
What does your mom love to do on Mother's Day?
She likes me to just be there.
And your mom's like a great partner. It's like the perfect time for that, right?
Yeah. We usually go to brunch or like we'll make food at home, just like hang out, whatever she wants, whatever she is feeling like that day, we will do.
Yeah. Next year.
Yeah.
Regular Mother's Day.
Yeah. And they're in Massachusetts, so it was a little hike to go for like a day to like social distance, so we decided not to.
Next year.
It's good. It's just good. It's okay. It's okay. What do you normally do?
Well, last year for Mother's Day, my sisters and I, we like made a dinner party for our moms. We cooked all of her favorite foods. We like printed out
I remember that.
We made her beer batter onion rings. We made fondue with like apples and carrots and stuff. Ribbons. Those were all her favorite foods in one meal. It was very indulgent. it was an intense meal. Delicious. But my sisters are both really good cooks, so it was really fun to like get to do that together for our mom instead of going out to like make sure she could get literally everything she could possibly want.
Aww.
Yeah, I know it's sad. It's a little sad, but
it is tough. Holidays are definitely tough right now, So if there's anything you can do, like even like this, it's like a very easy, like mindless little thing that's like, it'll make somebody that's like walking by your house smile.
Right, and that's awesome. I think about like I have new neighbors here, and I know 2 of on both sides of me. There's like women whose children are grown. They don't have their husbands anymore. And I'm like, it's so sad that they can't like go hang out with their grandkids today and see their kids. But
right,
they see these rainbows and are happy. I don't know, little things.
Yeah.
A ribbon. It looks like it's like nice and lightweight too.
Yeah, it's very lightweight. It's Good. I'm on to my blue, guys. On to blue. Moving along.
It looks awesome. And you could like hang them in color order of the Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue.
Wait, what'd you say?
You like having you're lining up in like color order. You know Roy G. Biv?
Yeah.
Learn that?
Yeah.
We didn't do indigo here. We cut out the indigo because like honestly, I don't think it really looks it doesn't really look good. I tried making an indigo one last night, so I used like blue and I made it a little bit darker with some black paint. And it wasn't pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It really didn't help anything. What are you making, Mars? How many? What is that? How many? I'm not
How
familiar
many?
with the word.
Mars, please post a picture. We need to know what that
is. Explain to us what that means.
Okay, so I'm almost done with my stringing. Oh, I wonder. Oh no, I know. I feel like I didn't put them on right. Oh yeah, I did. I just got to move them to get like that like zigzag look.
Yeah, I mean the zigzag is not good. Like I think as soon as I pick it up, the zigzag like it stays a little bit. If you like really didn't mess with it, you could kind of get that to stay. Mm-hmm. I was thinking about maybe I'd like hot glue it, but I don't know.
You get wild with it. Why not?
I know what I'm doing, right? I'm gonna go plug.
Okay. So here we go. Here are my strings. I kind of want to put them. I'm laying them out on the cardboard that I'm going to cut the cloud shape out of. So I kind of want to put them where I would hang them. So I'm going to mark about here, and that's going to be my edges. And then I'm going to take these bad boys off, and I'm going to put them over here for now.
I love that. I love that you're going to do like whatever shape you want.
Yeah. And it's okay that it's like a brown cardboard because I'm going to cover it with cotton balls.
Yeah, which is so cute and so soft. And I'm already like, what else can I cover with cotton balls? Because like, it's such a cute idea. I'm like, maybe I can make my nephew a little, like a bunny rabbit or something. I don't know.
Aww.
It feels like, you know, those books.
You're actually cute. And I'm just going to cut it out.
Yeah.
There's some cutting cardboard ASMR for y'all.
Yeah, this is a perfect craft to do with kids. It really, I mean, I got a fair amount of paint on my hands, but it's going to wash off. Totally fine.
Okay, and boom, there we go. Cloud shape. And now I'm going to use a hole punch, or if you have scissors, that's okay. Just be careful. If you have something with a point, a knife, you might want to do this part instead of your kid. I'm going to mark actually my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. So I'm going to do little dots on where I'm going to put them. Here.
Have a hole punch on your side?
I do have a hole punch. I found it.
I used a scissor, and I will admit I cut my finger.
Yeah, be careful. It can happen to a pro like Susan. It can happen to any of us.
I'm also pretty clumsy though, so like to be fair. But I had these hair cutting scissors, and I like dapped it through. They're really sharp because they're for cutting hair. So if you're using a scissor, you know, be more careful than I was. It's no tragedy.
I did 6 along the bottom and 1 at the top. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut my string and make my little, what do you call it at the top? Like loop at the top, little handle?
Yeah, the handle's the hanging loop.
Yeah, and I'm going to give it a little extra so I can like change it later if I want.
Oh, that's a good idea. I probably should have done that. I'm going to hang mine in my front windows, and I was thinking, like, I have some little suction cups with a hook on it that I could hang it up with.
Oh,
or like honestly just on like the lock of the window, that like little latch.
Yeah, I thought of that too. Yes. Okay, make sure. Can y'all see what I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
so I'm
Maybe just
tying.
yeah, perfect. That's good.
And I'm going to tie these on first because I want them to already be on there when I apply the cotton balls.
I was very inspired by your cute shaped one. So for mine, I used a paper plate. I didn't have a big piece of cardboard around today, so I used a half of a paper plate to do mine. But I love the fun shape you did with yours. So I cut a different paper plate into a cute shape, and I'm gonna try and do it enough. But you guys have to be careful because you might have to watch me stab myself again. See, this is not child friendly. Definitely find your hole punch, but I thought I had one, but I guess not.
Red, orange, yellow.
Like honestly, my noodles are mostly dry already. The red ones are definitely dry. The green are dry. The purple ones are dry. The blue could use a little more time. I don't know, the blue paint just dries slower, I guess. But I think by the time I get all these holes done, I can start stringing it. So it does say, like, leave the paint to dry overnight on the box, but if you do a thin coat, the way, like, with the technique that we're showing you, it really shouldn't take so long. But just use
like a good, probably an hour, you're probably driving.
For sure. So you did yours yesterday, right?
I did mine yesterday, yep. Oh, so fun. Blue.
You inspired me with your cute shape.
Going through, you want to tie a little knot. I'm tying it twice, so you know. And like, I know I said 12 inches before on the string. I might give it a little more just because it's easier to tie and then you can always trim. So tie.
I made mine. I put my strings on the cloud first. I guess it doesn't really make any difference though, right? Like
that's also very smart. That's a great way to do it.
Well, I think the most important thing is that you tie your strings to paper before you put your cotton balls on, so that you can hide your string with the cotton balls.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and look, here we go. You can see I have that going on. And now we have our next step, which is applying our cotton balls. I'm going to trim some of these strings a little. Or maybe not. I'll just glue over them.
Mixing the paint. Oh, so fun. Your colors are so good. They're so bold.
Thank you. Okay, I'm using just a good old-fashioned knockoff Elmer's glue that I got at the dollar store.
Dollar store Elmer's glue.
Yeah. And then we're just going to put some on a cotton ball and glue it right on here.
Cool. Are you putting it so the glue goes on the cotton ball or on the cardboard?
I don't know. I thought about doing it both ways.
Let's experiment and see which one works better.
Yeah, I'm putting it right on the cotton ball, but we could also do this.
Like you want a pretty good like coating of it, right?
Yeah. Maybe this is what's up.
Oh gosh, so your cotton balls are so big and fluffy. My ball. Yours looks much more cloud-like.
No, yours looks great.
So I feel like if you were homeschooling your kids, this would be like a great art lesson because it also has like a lot of tactile skills. Like if your kid is old enough to like tie the knots themselves, it's just a simple, like overhand loop. But like if you're 4 years old or something, I feel like that's the perfect time to like do that part yourself.
Yeah, like start practicing like the knots and stuff. That's so great. And you can see I got a good layer of glue down, and I'm just slapping these cotton
Oh,
balls.
wow. Just glue it. That's definitely more efficient than doing each one.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But I mean, you get some time if you want to do each one, go for it.
So my strings, you're using like balloon ribbons. I have kitchen twine, just like regular kitchen twine. No, it like, it's made up of 100 little threads twisted together. So before I put the pasta through it, if you're also using kitchen twine, just like give the tip a little twist so it, it goes through neatly.
Oh, to help it, to like feed it through the.
If your the yarns of your thread are starting to come apart, just like give a little twist.
Gotcha. You know what? I do want to make sure that I'm covering my strings down here, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and put more glue here and like do the edge.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I don't want to see
make it
the brown cardboard. And like this cardboard was from a pizza box. Like you could use a cereal box. You could anything.
Yeah, it's a great like recycled goods project.
Yeah.
I wish I had thought of that before I cut up paper plates.
Well, I didn't have any paper plates, so when you just gotta you don't have something, you're like, all right, what am I gonna use instead?
One of those design opportunities we talk about.
Oh, those design opportunities.
Carrie Ann, you are a cat mom. Did Toast get you Mother's Day?
She did not get me anything for Mother's Day.
Well, that is rude of her.
I know, she's kind of rude, so, but that's okay. I forgive her.
Mr. Toast is gonna cheer your party.
It's Groundhog Day, so. What about you? Susan is a new dog mom. She just got a new puppy.
I do. You know what he did for me for Mother's Day? He didn't bite me when we went on his walk.
Oh.
He was very good. When he woke up before, he was very, very sweet, snuggly. He jumped all over me. We just had like a nice little play session.
Aww. He's very cute, guys.
Oh, he's so
very, very cute.
I wish I could show you, but I don't want to wake him up to, it's like a toddler. You'll regret it for the rest of your day.
Yeah. He gets fussy.
We are working really hard to get him on a schedule, though. It really feels like we have a baby. We have a timer set for what time we're supposed to feed him. We had our first vet appointment yesterday, and the vet said that we have to be really strict about getting him on a schedule because it will affect our lives forever. No pressure.
You better do this now, or else it's never gonna work.
Oh shoot, I forgot.
No pressure. Wow, I randomly put cotton balls in this bucket here, and I think I put the exact amount that I need. Talk about fate. Oh my god, this feels so cool.
Oh, it looks so soft. It looks like cotton candy, honestly.
Yeah. There we go. We're almost done.
It looks so good, Carrie Ann.
Fill it in. I also want to do the back of mine, so I'm going to do that too.
Oh, yeah.
So that way it'll look good from the inside and the outside.
Oh, yeah. I should do mine too. Because I definitely want the good side facing out for, when my mailman comes and stuff, a little something for them to look at. But then I work that side. So I don't have the Elmer's glue, so I have the hot glue gun.
Okay, we're going to flip it and do the opposite side. I should have got the big glue.
Oh, that looks so magical.
This part is also really fun. I hope you guys are seeing this because I'm really enjoying this part right now.
I love it's such a simple technique, but I'm already thinking like, what else can we do with this? How can we make more projects that work off these same?
Yeah, right.
Like the tie dye.
So what I feel like doing this though, I feel like Miss Lippy. Are you familiar with Miss Lippy?
Miss Lippy. Who's Miss Lippy?
And Billy Madison.
Oh gosh, that's I haven't thought about that movie in a while.
And she's like putting the paste all over her face. I'm really channeling that with this. Yeah, for sure.
I've like always had it in my mind that like maybe someday I'll be an art teacher at an elementary school. I'm gonna remember this project.
Yeah. You'd be like, all right, kids, you just turn on your old stimulus TV, like archive, like let's you like wheel out a big TV.
Yeah, that's the trick, right? If you keep a few basic supplies around the house, you can do so many projects. Like I honestly, so few things that we've done here on these crafts. I haven't had to buy almost anything. These paints were the first thing I had to buy for my projects, which is awesome.
I think what we can do though is maybe we can come up with a supply list that everybody could get in the beginning or like could get in like a week or something like that. And then we could do like a week-long segment or segments that week about using those crafts, like those supplies and
I love that. That is a great idea. Like here are like 5 things you buy and like
and then we'll show you what you can do with them. And they could all be like kid related to kid and maybe yourself a little.
For sure. I mean, I saw honestly when we were looking for different projects and we were brainstorming, I saw such a pretty jewelry box that was made with noodles and craft.
Oh yeah, that was like being like anthropology. It was like gorgeous.
By an anthropology. And it was just a little box. They used a few different shapes of noodles, like some elbows and some shells and bow ties. Everything got painted white. The box was painted white. It looked like it was made of seashells. It was so pretty. Like when you think of macaroni art, it's usually something really kitschy and like what mom really wants that.
Yeah, but like macaroni art, but make it fashion, sweetie.
Yeah, there's no reason to not elevate your project.
Exactly. We could do like, right? We could be like, this is what we could do one day with it, and then like, here's for you. Like, here's your cake one. Like, here's your fun, personal, like, dope project.
Oh my gosh. Okay, see, I did not let my paint dry. No. I have a
you have paint everywhere.
Table. But like I said, totally washable. This is fine.
All right, we're almost there with this guy.
So you live, what, you're on the 2nd floor of your building, right?
Yeah, 2nd floor.
So when you put this in your window, it's awesome that your cloud is like a little bigger. I think people will be able to see it from the street.
I hope so. I've really enjoyed also like when I go on walks, like I've been collecting photos of like all the cool window art people have been making. And it's really fun. It's like a little like treasure hunt, you know?
Right. Yeah. I saw there was like a like the school district in my town. I follow their like Instagram page and they were doing like scavenger hunts for them. So like when parents take their kids out for a walk, save social distance, but like you can just take a picture with your phone and send it in of like who saw the most rainbows.
So cute. Okay, and there it is.
Oh, so pretty. I just want to put my head on that and take a nap.
Oh my God, I'm really impressed with this. I'm going to go back in and probably fill it out on the top or just kind of like make it so you don't really see the cardboard. But let me lift up my camera and show you this masterpiece here.
Oh my gosh, the double-sided looks so good. I'm gonna go back and double-side mine. That's such a great idea.
Double-sided. Ta-da!
And like it's
Oh,
so
it's
like we're doing these like kind of for the community, right? Like it's kind of a little it's something for mom. Oh, Carrie, that's so cute.
Here it is, guys.
It's like
very
come to life.
Yeah, I wish I could stick it here. I'll just hold it here.
Oh.
But that's what it is. It's really easy, guys.
Cute.
You saw it here. We had, what do we have? Cotton balls, cardboard, paint, pasta, string, glue. Am I missing anything?
Paintbrush, something to stick through there. You needed a scissor, you needed a marker, and the Ziploc bags.
And the Ziploc bag. That's right.
And something to let your noodles dry on.
Yep. And there it is. You can hang it in your window. You can do it with your kids. You can make it for your mom. But you're really making it for your neighborhood and like for everyone around you. You know?
A little bit of emotional coronavirus relief. You know, you see a rainbow, feel happier. And on that same note, definitely do your part, make a donation to the Stimulus TV COVID-19 relief effort. It's a perfect way to like help out the world, the little United Nations donation.
Yes, if you can, please do it. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned. Stay with Stimulus today. They have a great lineup. I believe Torkster is up next, and she's one of my favorites to watch. I love her baking tips and tricks, and she's so fun. Check her out. Stay tuned. Stay. And have fun. Make crafts. Do fun things. Thank you so much for joining us today, Susan. This was great.
Oh, thank you for having me. So much fun.
So fun.
See you guys next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.